Yobachi 2007 back at you with another one for Men's Mind State and Cultural Reviews. We're going to take a look at some commentary from this young lady. I've been seeing her making the rounds of a number of her clips on a number of different videos where she's been making some commentary about the dating life and about being a single young lady, early 30s, I believe, actually. And she doesn't really say anything where she's really disrespecting or insulting men, as far as I've seen. So, she's kind of interesting as just far as hearing what she has to say. So let's hear her talk about her situation and circumstances out here in the dating market and how she's looking for men and what her approach is at this current time and this current juncture of her life. And we'll come in with some commentary.
Sure you love yourself first.
Hold on,
Like,
let me start this back at the very beginning. Let's get it.
whenever you tell someone you're looking for love, they're always like, make sure you love yourself first. Like, me and myself, we're locked in. I don't love anybody more than myself besides Jesus. I wish people would stop saying that. Like, oh, girl, focus on yourself. Take yourself on a date. I've been with myself on a date. Woo! It's fun. I'm over it. Now I want to go on a date with somebody else. I want to go on the trips with somebody else. I want to go on the vacations with somebody else. Like, doing the solo things is cool, but it gets old quick. Before you love anybody else, you have to love yourself. I love myself. I'm ready to love someone else now.
All right, so we're gonna stop right there. That's not the whole video. We're gonna take a look at some more, but just to break in right here and to see where she's gotten off from the bat with it, and she's being told just to love yourself and date yourself, all that foolishness we've been hearing for nearly a decade, but definitely really strong in the last half decade, where women have come up with all these copes. Oh, just date yourself, love yourself first, or nobody else, or no man will love you. You can just love yourself and fill that hole, right? Take yourself out on a date, which is the lamest of lame things. If you're taking yourself out on dates, you're lame. It's nonsense. There's no such thing as taking yourself out on date. That is just a cope. You might as well take yourself to the animal store and get yourself a cat and try to soothe your soul with the fluffy furry animal, because that's all of that is. It's all cope. It's all to be. It's all self-soothing techniques, and it's a bunch of nonsense. You should be able to be with yourself and be comfortable with time alone. No, I love time alone just because I'm an introvert anyway. Uh, kind of more like an ambivert, but used to be really introverted as a young person. So that's all cool. That's a good thing. You should be able to be comfortable with your own thoughts and like being by yourself sometime. But what this shows is that these women really crave connection. All this I don't need a man talk. They all really do want a man. They need the fulfillment of having that connection. And all this self-soothing sister girl, sister circle, pop psychology talk that they be spitting is a bunch of cap. And it's not working. And what it also shows that these women are breaking down out here. As I've been telling you fellas, you guys are winning. They have come to the table with a bunch of nonsense. They said they don't need to bring anything to the table. They are the table. So basically, they're saying they are the relationship, which again just shows their collective narcissism. And they don't think they should offer anything. And they've tried that. They tried to shame men, guilt men, um, big boy men with thinking that men just needed their sexuality so much that they would do anything women demanded, that they could collectively demand for men to break their backs for only the woman's benefit, to give them princess treatment, which means to be a Super Saiyan simp and to break your pockets and to go all out for women to your own disbenefit, to your own detriment, and make it all about what women want with no consideration of what the men want. And that's also what I have seen from her clips, is that she's not really putting a lot of consideration into what men need. And this is what I've constantly been saying, is they don't care anything about men. Again, she's not nasty towards men, so she's cool. I kind of like her. I like her disposition. She's an attractive lady. Maybe we'll look at her Instagram. She's a little heavy set. She could work on that for sure. But just the visual, the face, the lips, all that. I'm not gonna lie, she does it for me. She's right there. I think she's a very attractive young lady in that regard, and she seemed to have a pretty nice disposition, but the mentality isn't there. Where it's in any of this is she considering what the men she wants, and that's her problem. She doesn't consider that, and that's why they can't figure out where the men have gone. But let's see her strategy, how she's going to get the men back, how she's going to get the man she needs. Let's listen to this bulletproof, really strong strategy that she has. That's really well thought out, and see how this is going to work for her.
I'm going to manifest right now that by the time January 2025 comes, I will not be single anymore. I can't keep living like this. I really can't. God, please. I don't know why. It's like, are my prayers going through? Because I'm really starting to think somebody is like sabotaging my prayers up to heaven. Because why is this my dating life? Whenever
You have to ask, where is my man? Where have all the good men gone? She's begging and pleading and manifesting and anything. She's gonna burn some sage. She's
looking
gonna
for
light some
love,
candles, all that kind of stuff, and none of it's gonna work. All that divination while you talking about Jesus, you like this with Jesus, and you love Jesus and all this, that, and the other, and you praying to God, but at the same time, you doing the devil's work of manifesting and all this foolishness. You don't understand. You canceling out any prayer you sent up. You just canceled out when you did devil manifesting. So all that ain't gonna work. All the begging and praying and pleading ain't working. What you're gonna have to do is get out there and earn a man. You're gonna have to actually do something that attracts men to you other than look nice and be physically attractive, because there are plenty of physically attractive women. And even if you are more attractive, at least in my estimation, just because you do it for me doesn't mean you do it for the next guy, and doesn't mean you do it for the guy you want. Or even if you do, so what? Nobody wants to deal with y'all's headaches. And attractiveness doesn't pull men like it did 10 years ago, because men have gotten hip to the game. They've seen that, we've lived that going by attractiveness is a loser for us. We get caught up in what women look like, and then women understand we're caught up in their looks. And because of that, then they use that as a leverage point and a belief that they can then treat us however they want to in order for us to get access to their beauty and their body. And game and time is out for that. Dudes is off of it. That's not working for y'all anymore. It's over. You can forget about it. It's a wrap on that. And if you want to get the men that you want, you're going to have to come with the more. God's not sending a good man to you for you to have this messed up mentality that he gets when he gets to you. Why would God do that to a good man? Why is God going to do that to a man? So it's not about just what you want. How about thinking anything about what a man wants or needs? So yeah, that manifesting definitely didn't work for her. Surprise, surprise, because here she is manifesting less than a month ago, talking about asking Sierra to help us out too, sis. She wants to be a wife. So she clearly didn't get that relationship by January of 2025, because here she is still in the middle of 2025, still trying to get the hookup on a man. Let's watch a piece of this video.
from telling us the prayer to now she has a matchmaking service? Cause she done hooked up Normani and I forget the football player name. Him, her fiance. And then her and Russell also helped plan Coco Jones' engagement. What? Who has Ciara's number? Cause maybe she could help me and my friends also. Cause I'm trying to get the ring too. And clearly she is in the engagement ring business.
It's no help for a lot of y'all. First of all, y'all need to change your mindset. And as I've been saying here, you want to know where the men are, they're where women are who are on the right mental path, who are thinking about what men want and what men need, and yes, how they can serve a man. You want a high profile man, or you want a man of substance. Men expect to be served just as they protect, and provide. These are counterparts to one another. You don't get provision without submission. You don't get protection without following. And so these all go together. Uh, and so maybe that's where you want to start thinking about what the man needs and not just what you want. And then maybe you can find these men because they're going where the foolishness is not. And what most women are coming out here with is a bunch of foolishness. Again, you're manifesting, you're doing Sierra prayers, and then Sierra and y'all are twerking on car tops out in public on car roofs and dressing half naked in public, but you want a man to take you seriously and and feel like you respect him, but you're not showing respect by going out the way you guys go out here, the way some of you all present yourself. So that's the problem, and that's going to continue to be the issue. All right, well, we see another one bites the dust here, fellas. We're going to keep on our path, keep on our purpose, and only accept women into our lives who are willing to get on program, who show that they have the correct mentality, and who are ready to be in a committed relationship with actual commitment that's about the relationship and the two of you joining in a union, not just about her, what she wants, what she needs, and what she's trying to manifest. Yobachi 2007 Men's Mind State Cultural Reviews. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and we out of here. Hit me down in the comments what y'all think about this and what y'all think about this sister and what she's trying to do to bring about her man that she so richly deserves.